And I said to her, because I like to ask people, I said, why are you getting baptized? And this is in front of like everybody at the camp. And she says, because I want to be born again. And she said, when I got in the water, and this stuff's crazy to me. She said, when I got in the water, I felt so dirty. 14, 15 tops. And my heart was so filled with sin. And I'm thinking, how much sin can you commit till you're 14, 15 years old?
Hey guys, Dr. Brian Connolly here, founder of Faith Like Birds. Before you watch, would you do me a favor? If you actually like what it is that you see and hear, do us a favor, help us increase our reach by liking the video, even subscribing to our channel, and even sharing it. Because here's the thing, Faith Like Birds exists to be a movement of restored young lives laid down for Jesus, meaning we want to see a generation come in contact with the goodness, love, and power of God in a way that makes them free, and more than that, causes them to submit to the lordship of Jesus.
I just want to come out of the gate and say this. I actually wanted to tell you guys a story before I get going here and share what's on my heart to share. And the reason why I want to share this is because some of you in the room, you know, I was on staff here for 10 years, stepped out in 2019, and my wife and I founded a nonprofit ministry called Faith Like Birds, and we minister to teenagers, and sometimes I just want to say, pinch me, because I can't believe I get to do what I do. And that means we host our own events. That also means that we get to travel. And so I was down in Arkansas 2 weekends ago, and for their youth conference called Alive 25. It was my second year going. And Arkansas is a lot like PA. It's exceedingly hot and humid. It was like 97 down there. And so the moment like I stepped off the plane, I was like, holy cow, because we were having like a little bit of a cool wave coming in, and I thank God for this. I thank God for fall. And I never thought I'd be the guy that would wish away an entire season, but I'm just done with the heat. I'm ready for Eagles football. I'm ready to watch them. Is anybody a Cowboys fan in here? Yep. Who? That's a shame. I didn't see you. I don't need to see you. But everywhere I go, I'm like, we're called to speak the truth in love, and it's not your year, and I hate to inform you of that, but it's just the way it is. But anyhow, so when I was there with my friend Jessica Tate, and gosh, the longer I do this, it doesn't get old. So I was speaking Saturday morning, and I was talking about the power that's available in water baptism. And because sometimes I think there are things we do, even communion, they can be so ritualistic, and sometimes we need to stop, slow down, think about what we're actually doing. And I was talking about how water baptism is, there are 2 times in a service where you actually get to become the minister and you're the preacher. One is in Holy Communion, because Paul says when you do this, you're proclaiming. Not me, you're proclaiming the Lord's death until he comes. And it's a pledge of allegiance to God, whether you realize it or not, because you can't sit and eat from the table of demons and the table of the Lord. The other time is in water baptism, because you're making a declaration, not just to yourself, but to everybody who's around, and you're declaring, I'm giving my life to the Lord. And so there was this girl who wanted to be baptized, probably no more than 14 or 15 years old. And she gets in the water with me. There was this man-made like lake. And I said to her, because I like to ask people, I said, why are you getting baptized? And this is in front of like everybody at the camp. And she says, because I want to be born again. And I want God to wash away my sins. And there are moments, guys, where I feel like I could just run through a wall and keep on trucking. And that was one of those moments. Like there are times where you get going, you just want to flip tables because you're just so excited in the Lord. And so we wind up baptizing her, me and this other gentleman. She goes back, she comes up, she lets out this audible gasp, goes, where it sounded like she was taking a breath for the first time. Now, I didn't know what exactly happened, what her experience was, and I don't always understand how this stuff works, guys. But what happened was she testified that night at the night service. And we handed her a mic and we said, tell us what happened. And she said, when I got in the water, and this stuff's crazy to me. She said, when I got in the water, I felt so dirty. 14, 15 tops. And my heart was so filled with sin. And I'm thinking, how much sin can you commit till you're 14, 15 years old? But sin's not so much a matter of what we do as much as it's a matter of what's going on the inside. And Jesus qualified that in Matthew 5. And she said, when I went back, I looked behind me and I saw myself behind me. And I saw all this dirt in the water. And when I came up, she said, I felt so clean, I didn't even think I needed to have a shower that night. Now that's clean in 97-degree heat when you're sweating the whole time in Arkansas.
So if you want to partner with our vision and mission to see a generation restored and released into a relationship with God, not only just through our events, but also through media content like this, you can visit faithlikebirds.com and become a monthly partner today. Thank you for watching.